Hey guys, good to see you again. Good to see your smiling faces. Today is going to be an at-home back workout. Some of the exercises you may have seen before, some you may not have. So at the end of the video, if you could just write in the comment box below which one was your favorite. But I also want you to say whether you've done it before, because you may have seen it but not tried it. So I'm also curious if you tried it before. And also you could say why you liked it. So without taking too much time, let's get started. All right, this first exercise is probably one you're familiar with. It's a dumbbell row. I'm going to do it with one arm. And so what I typically do, I put the foot that's closest to the bench or the table with a handle where I'm going to support my upper body. I'm going to use the other hand to hold the weight. So it's not going to be this leg in front, it's going to be the other one. Keep the back straight. I want to keep my core engaged. Pull straight up, straight down. So I want to resist the temptation to slouch or to torque and turn and potentially hurt my back. So it's simply up and down, controlled motion. Once again, so you could get the eccentric and concentric range of motion. Concentrics on the way up, eccentrics on the way down. So if you go too quickly, you only get 50% of the exercise. So you want to do like a 1, 2, 3 pace that you've heard me before if you've seen my other videos. So you go 1, 2, 3 up, 1, 2, 3 down. That's how you do it. Now this one is also a dumbbell row. I'm just going to use one in each hand. The one benefit of doing one arm at a time is that if you have a weakness in one of your back muscles, or like most of us, one arm is stronger than the other, then if you do one arm at a time, your other arm can't cheat or compensate. So you work the muscles unilaterally. This way, however, if you like to do it, you can do both at the same time. One foot in front of the other. Now, on this one, it doesn't matter. It just helps your body stay more stable laterally and for balance. Also, it helps to take pressure off the back. So I'm bending at the hips, kind of sticking the butt out some, bending over. Elbows are staying as close as I can keep them, and back down. So it's not a shoulder shrug, so you don't want to be too high up. But as you see, I'm bending at the waist for my hips, arms out in front, up and down. Once again, being in control of that range of motion, being in control of the weights. Now I'm going to walk inside the house. So just want to get Masha in the video because some of you guys want to see her or have gotten used to seeing her. Hey Masha. Okay, this back exercise is a little unorthodox. Not sure what it's called, but I'm going to call it a chair hug. So what you have to do is get underneath the chair here. It's pretty lightweight, so I'm going to lift it up over my shoulders, back down. Make sure it's not on me. Okay. Now what I want to do is I'm going to hug the chair. As you can see, it's not a huge range of motion, but it's kind of like an inverted row. So what I'm going to do is keep my core tight, and I'm going to give it like a bear hug, or in this case, a chair hug. So I squeeze, back down, relax the muscles, squeeze, focusing on the contraction of my back muscles. Now I don't want to let my butt go down because this position isn't that tough, but keeping the butt and the back off the floor as I squeeze the chair. Pretty good back exercise. If you're not very strong, it's going to feel tough. If you do have a strong back, just do more repetitions with it, or when you squeeze, hold it in the eccentric position in that contraction and then release. Squeeze, hold, just hold for longer, and that way more of your muscles will be working. Okay, this one, whether you grew up in snow or not, you've probably heard of snow angels. Well, this one for the back is a reverse snow angel. So I'm going to get down on the floor, lay face down. Now I'm going to try to keep my legs off the floor too and keep my chin up. And then what I'm going to do is go down, back, touch my hands, back to neutral. Just like this. Now, if by some chance this is too easy, which is not very easy, you can hold a small pair of dumbbells or light ankle weights or wrist weights. But this is definitely more of a challenge, not just because of breathing, because I'm laying down on my chest, but it's squeezing those upper back muscles, and they are definitely working. All right, so that's how you do that. Now, if you have a pull-up bar, that's an obvious, easy, kind of a no-brainer back exercise. I have a pull-up bar too, but I didn't want to add that one into this workout routine just because it is so obvious. But just make sure you use proper form and technique when you do it, and try not to break your door up there if you have one. Make sure you install it properly. All right. On this next one, it's called bat wings, like the flying bat. So the first part I'm going to do the more difficult way. I'll show you how to do it on the floor. So I have 2 paper towels here. Now, if it hurts on a hardwood floor or tile, you could use paper plates, I suppose, or even towels. So I want one under each elbow or part of my tricep. Now, what I want to do on here, I'm not going to do an ab crunch. What I'm going to do is I'm going to try to lift my body, including my lower back, by squeezing my shoulder blades together. So this is what it looks like. I have my arms out, squeeze and down, squeeze and down. So I'm squeezing those shoulder blades together, keeping the core tight, and back down. So essentially I'm driving my elbows into the floor and then trying to pull them together. And that's the bat wing. Okay, so this is the easier part of the bat wing exercise if being on the floor is too uncomfortable or if you're laying down and you get dizzy. So this one, I'm not totally with my feet back against the floor. My feet are out some, putting some pressure against the wall. Now my elbows aren't going to be as high up, like perpendicular to my body like they were on the floor. This is more at a 45-degree angle. Same concept, I'm going to push against the wall while squeezing my shoulder blades together. So I squeeze, contract the muscles, and down. Squeeze, and down. Squeeze, and down. And for those of you that haven't tried this, it probably looks super, super easy. Well, it might be if it's your first exercise, but if it's set number 10, 11, or 12 near the end of your workout, this one definitely will work those back muscles. Just like that. All right, so on this next one, I'm going to use my very versatile paper towels here. And the reason why I'm using paper towels is because I want to make this more difficult for my abs. When you make something more difficult for your abs, it will make your other muscles come in and help, kind of like muscles to the rescue. So if I want my lats to work, I got to make my abs work harder, which is why I don't want to use one of these ab roller things because it's on a wheel, which makes it easy. Not easy for the abs, but it's too easy so my abs do all the work and my lats don't have to help. So I'm not going to use that because I'm trying to show you back exercises. So in this one here, I'm going to go down on my knees, hands going on the paper towel. Now because I'm using my weight on the way down and there's nothing I could do about it, that's gravity, I'm going to go out as far as I feel comfortable and then pull in. Go out. Now this part's not too tough, but coming back in is a lot tougher. And what this exercise imitates is if you've been at the gym and you're on the cable attachment with the straight bar, you grab the straight bar, lean forward slightly and pull it down and up. And it's a standing cable lat pull down. Not a lat pull down like this, but this kind here. So this imitates that. If you watch again, my arms go out and then I have to pull them back in. Now my abs are going to still work, but try this one. Your lats are really going to have to work hard to be able to fight against gravity and work those muscles. So that was the at-home back exercise workout. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you still have a smile on your face after doing that one. Check out my other videos. If you have any comments, feel free to write that in the comment box below. Let me know what exercise you like the most. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask, and I'll answer them the best I can. All right, have a great day. Take care.